Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
The world of entertainment is rarely stagnant, but occasionally we witness a transformation so profound that it forces us to pause and truly take notice. Today at Update X 24-Hour, we are pulling back the curtain on a journey that has captivated millions, a narrative of growth, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of artistic authenticity. Zhao Lusi, an actress already beloved by audiences across the globe, has recently embarked on a path that is fundamentally changing how we perceive her. This is not merely about a new song or a concert series. It is about the evolution of an artist who is daring to rewrite her own script in real time. On July 8, 2026, the silence of the digital landscape was broken by the release of her English-language single, Touch Me in the Dark, and the response was nothing short of a seismic shift. For years, audiences have admired her ability to light up the screen with charm and wit. But this new release reveals a far more complex, layered, and introspective individual. The song itself is a masterful composition, weaving together the warm, nostalgic tones of classic R&B, the improvisational spirit of jazz, and the grounded intensity of slow rock. It is a bold, stylistic choice. In an industry that often encourages artists to stick to a proven formula, she has opted for a sound that demands patience, emotional intelligence, and a willingness to explore the shadows. When you listen to the track, it feels less like a polished radio hit and more like a private, whispered confession. The absence of flashy, high-tempo production forces the listener to focus entirely on the nuances of her voice, where every breath and every shift in tone tells a story of discovery. She is navigating the challenges of performing in a language that is not her native tongue, yet she does so with a grace that bridges the gap between Eastern sensibilities and Western soul. Industry professionals have been quick to note the technical precision in her performance, how she effortlessly maneuvers between lower, more grounded registers and soaring, airy highs. But more than the technique, it is the intent that resonates. This project was not born out of a desire for marketability alone. It is the result of thousands of hours spent in collaborative sessions with internationally renowned producers, pushing herself to understand the mechanics of composition and the architecture of a song. She is treating her music career with the same level of intellectual curiosity and rigor that she has always applied to her acting. She is, in essence, claiming her agency. The project's visual identity further reinforces this theme of emotional liberation. The official concept behind the lyric video and the supporting promotional material centers on the idea of the night as a space without judgment. In the daylight, we are often bound by the roles we play, the expectations of our families, our careers, and the society we inhabit. But in the dark, as the project suggests, those masks fall away. It is a beautiful, almost poetic invitation for her fans to join her in that space, to remove the layers of performance and connect on a level that is fundamentally human. This is the core of why her fan base continues to grow with such intensity. She is not just presenting a finished product, but inviting them to grow alongside her. This evolution is happening just in time for the Stay Romantic solo concert series in Macau, scheduled for July 11th and 12th, 2026. For those lucky enough to have secured tickets, these concerts represent more than just a musical performance. They are a pilgrimage to witness this new chapter unfold live. The anticipation is palpable. Her studio and official fan channels have been sharing glimpses of the rehearsal process. showing a level of focus that is frankly inspiring. We see her not just as a star, but as a technician, constantly analyzing, refining, and perfecting her craft. It is that dedication to excellence, even when no one is watching, that distinguishes a true artist from a temporary celebrity. Yet, to speak only of her professional success would be to miss the most compelling part of her character. While the world focused on her musical breakthroughs, she was quietly channeling her energy into something far more impactful. When the severe floods hit Guangxi recently, the response was immediate. Many celebrities might simply post a message of support, but Zhao Lusi chose a different path, one of direct, tangible action. Together with her management and a dedicated network of volunteers, she orchestrated a massive relief effort, ensuring that essential supplies, clean drinking water, high-calorie food, generators for power, and medical equipment for local clinics reached the areas that needed them most. Her contribution of 300,000 yuan, routed through the Sichuan Charity Federation and the China Social Welfare Foundation, was a deliberate act of solidarity, not just a donation. It is a reminder that her influence is not a trophy to be displayed, but a tool to be used for the greater good. This humanitarian commitment adds a profound layer of respect to her public image. It reminds us that at the end of the day, our humanity is defined not by our accolades, but by how we treat one another when the circumstances are at their most difficult. Her actions have galvanized her fans, sparking a wave of grassroots community support that has turned into a powerful movement of kindness. She is essentially modeling a blueprint for modern stardom, one that balances personal creative ambition with a deep, unwavering sense of social responsibility. She has realized that the larger her platform becomes, the greater her obligation to advocate for the vulnerable. This is the definition of a mature, multifaceted leader in the entertainment space. She is no longer just a face on a screen or a voice on a track. She is a catalyst for positive change. Throughout this journey, she has remained impressively grounded. Despite the pressure of a massive international concert, the demands of a high-profile music release, and the weight of her humanitarian responsibilities, she approaches every task with a calm, focused demeanor. There is no trace of the arrogance that often accompanies such a rapid ascent. Instead, there is a quiet confidence. She knows who she is, she knows where she is going, and she knows that the path she has chosen is the right one for her. We are seeing a rare phenomenon, an artist who is genuinely in control of her own evolution. This brings us back to the central question: why does this resonate so deeply with us? Perhaps it is because, in a world that often feels chaotic and fragmented, we crave stories of growth. We want to believe that it is possible to transform, to learn, to challenge ourselves, and to come out the other side as a more authentic version of ourselves. She represents that hope. Whether she is tackling a challenging role, perfecting a new musical technique, or standing at the front lines of a humanitarian crisis, she shows us that growth is not a linear path, but a series of deliberate, courageous choices. As we look at the trajectory of her career thus far, it is impossible not to feel a sense of excitement for what comes next. This is clearly only the beginning. The Macau concerts will serve as a launchpad, a moment where the various facets of her identity, the actress, the musician, the activist, the leader, will converge on a single stage. It is an opportunity for her to prove that she can hold the attention of a stadium, not just with her charm, but with her substance. We, here at Update X 24 Hours, believe that this is the moment she crosses the threshold into true, lasting, global icon status. It is not about the awards or the trending topics. It is about the legacy of impact she is building, one day at a time. The world is watching with bated breath, eager to see how she will continue to push the boundaries of her craft. For her fans, this is more than just fandom. It is a shared journey of discovery. Every time she challenges herself, she encourages them to do the same in their own lives. Every time she uses her voice for good, she inspires them to look for ways to be more compassionate in their own communities. That is the true power of her influence. It is a symbiotic relationship based on mutual growth and genuine inspiration. We are witnessing the maturation of a star into an artist and the transition of an artist into a force for positive change. It is a story that reminds us of the power of dedication, the importance of vulnerability, and the transformative potential of kindness. As the lights dim in the Macau concert venue and the first notes of her new single echo through the air, we will be reminded that there is so much more to her than meets the eye. She is a woman of substance, a creator of depth, and a symbol of what is possible when you commit yourself entirely to the pursuit of your potential. We invite you to stay with us as we continue to track this incredible journey. There is so much more to explore, so many more stories to tell, and we are grateful to be the ones bringing them to you every step of the way. Thank you so much for choosing Update X 24 hours to stay informed on the stories that matter. We truly appreciate your time and your passion for these incredible journeys. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please consider hitting the subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to us, and we look forward to bringing you more inspiring stories very soon. Stay tuned, stay curious, and thank you for being a part of our community.